Morning, guys. We are out here at my first Indiana listing. I'm looking at 20 acres. I am right between Brazil and Terre Haute. I'm right off of State Road 42. This property actually butts up to State Road 42, coming in off of 700th Road and into a gated access back down this gravel lane. I think in a separate video, I will take a trip around and kind of explain what's going on with this reclaimed property out here. But let's check this ground out. So we've got 20 acres. We've got a nice pond, about 12 to 14 feet deep. They have caught fish out of it. Got a little moss on it right now, but that's typical for July and August. Idea behind this property, the sellers had in mind that they were going to come out here and build a house. Showed me several different building sites on this property. Would not be difficult at all. The first would be up on this knoll right here, which would allow you to look over the pond. And then it's kind of hard to see, but we have a large what I would call a stripper pit lake, or when the coal mine would have been in this area. This lake actually continues on around, just kind of grown up on the other property, but it goes all the way back around. So it'd give you a beautiful view, especially if you were up on top of that point. Good mix of woods. The sellers now have cut trails through this woods, so we'll take a walk. Probably going to be more walking than talking on this one. Try not to huff and puff, because I've already been through the property once this morning. Again, we've got that good road access coming up to this farthest corner. A couple years ago, this part of the property was farmed by the adjoining farmer. Just kind of let that go, and then actually the other adjoining neighbor at one point had a garden planted out here, so make a good pasture for somebody. I'm getting it cleared off, give you a lot of options. Ground does sit up pretty well. It's pretty dry. Had a little bit of rain in the last couple of days. One of the first things that caught my attention when I came up here to this little watering hole, there's some pretty large deer using these trails. The adjoining neighbor does hunt it right now. He's killed a deer in here pretty well every year, is what I've been told. Again, pretty nice trail system all the way through this. All right, so we're coming up on the back side of the pond. If it were me and as I've looked through this and different areas out here on this property, this is where I would want to set out to build a house. And get up here and get a little bit better view of the pond. This little portable building we're coming up on does have a pull behind mower that they've used to keep these trails clear, keep some of this knocked down around the pond. That's negotiable. I think it's going to stay with the property. So setting back up in this area, we've got quite a bit of acreage, whether we're up on that side of the pond or whether we're kind of up in this area. Getting that kind of cleaned up would give you a beautiful view of the pond. Again, you still have pretty good road access coming through on this direction. That would go up around the other side of the property. We have our pond. And then again, out the back, it kind of drops off here a little bit. If you want to do a walkout basement, maybe clear out some of these trees, or just a nice deck overlooking some of these trails that go down through here. A lot of options. I kind of like this area the best. They use this for a camping site. They've had a fire ring out here, just a place to kind of get out of the city and hang out. So we'll cut back up one of these trails, take you down, kind of take a look at the creek. I did find some pretty decent turkey sign in this woods. So we're kind of back where we started. We'll take the other direction this time. Definitely like this tree right here. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but it's huge. You can tell it's been there for quite some time. It's got branches going every which direction. A lot of the timber, as you get further back into this woods, you can tell it's been untouched. A lot of large oak trees, several hickory trees mixed in. Again, we've got trails. We come to kind of a trailhead here. We've got trails going down into the creek there. The one that we just came from. This one would lead us to the backside of that pond, where that little portable building would be. I think we'll take a trip down this one, see if I can stay on my feet with the video. So nice little creek down here at the bottom. It is got a little bit of a flow to it. A lot of tracks up through here. My first walk through this morning, I did find several turkey feathers. So a lot of good sign of wildlife. We get to the top of the hill. Up here, it does open up, so you do have road access into State Road 42. You could put a culvert in pretty well anywhere over there. There's several opportunities for driveways if you were to want to come in from that direction. Also, looks like we've got a deer stand up there, so a good spot for shooting deer. I assume that's kind of where the neighbors have been hunting. I am going to throw a trail cam up on this, I think right down through here. Looks like a lot of deer sign coming through here. Like I said, so 20 acres. We got a mix of timber, got a mix of different building sites, a nice, probably 1.5 acre pond. I'm gonna try to get some more pictures. I'll get those posted to the full listing. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this woods and see what I can see. And I think I'll shoot another video, take a trip around this reclaimed property and kind of explain what's going on. So it has been kind of subdivided out. This is one of the larger parcels in this area. So I appreciate you taking a walk in the woods with me this morning. Get back to the office later this afternoon. We will have this listing up live and ready to go and answer any questions that you might have. If you're ready to come out and take a walk, maybe make an offer, I don't think this property is going to last too long. So feel free to leave me a comment, shoot me a text, give me a call. We'll get out here and check this out. Have a great day.